Okay, so it's the morning after the snowstorm that we had. And again, this is something that might have happened back in the day, but it's never happened in a long time to snow to this magnitude here in Southern California. And it looks like if everything made it. It's currently 32 degrees out here, and it's morning. We're supposed to get some respite from the rain today, and tomorrow it starts again. Everything looks okay. After, during the storm, I came out here and kind of brushed the snow off of the tips of my succulents and my cacti. I was very worried about all this water. These are newly planted. I moved them from another place, so I was very worried, and I went ahead and supported them with some of this wire, and they seem to be doing okay. I was very concerned about this lady because this was an indoor plant, my ficus, but it seems to be doing okay. What I did with this one is I put it under my tree here. I thought, well, it'll give it some protection from hail. I've not been back here. I was concerned about my aeoniums here, and yeah, I see they did get some snow burn. But yeah, see all those little black marks? I had just cut this one like a week ago. I cut them up because they were overgrown. Here's an aeonium. These did well. Even though they were unprotected here, they're a little stressed, which is okay. I was supposed to pot these in another place and put them in protection, which I'm going to do today. And that one did okay, but it got some burn too. This one, can't believe I didn't just drag him under this eave. Hindsight. I think I'm going to do that today. Everything out here, I think we've lost this rubia. It totally got too much water from the edge here. Everything else, this one got water too, but it's doing okay. This aeonium is super stressed, but it looks like dry stress. But then again, the cold, it's been so cold that I've been thinking like, well, look, these are indoor plants, and just, I see some rotting here. I have to clean that up, but I'm amazed that some of these are still alive. This neon pothos was dying inside, and it's okay. It's doing okay here. Ooh, the whale tail has another baby that's pretty large. And these are moist. So, I guess they're okay. Now to see the damage on the other side, if there was any. Oh, ooh, I didn't think these were gonna burn. And this one, see the damage? It's kind of like blisters from the cold. This one's on its way out. I'm gonna go ahead and cut it and get some nice, just probably this one. This is the part I'm gonna keep and just reset it in the ground. My juniper cypress here is okay. It actually looks really pretty, this blue color. This one it was okay. I came out and I gave it a dusting. It was full of snow. And I also dusted the tips. Not of this one, I did. Because I remember the rope was full of snow. Here we have another one that was cut. And it has some damage too, see, on the tips. But I was really worried about my little lemon. This is the first year it gave me so many lemons and it kept them. So I came out here and I kind of like dusted the snow off so it wouldn't burn. That's crazy. Wow, check that out. This pearl bush needs to be trimmed. I haven't wanted to mess with it right now until it gets warmer. But it was really weighed down, so I also took the snow off. Now this one here, I didn't even tend to. This one, my bird bath. And yeah. Ooh, it's got some freezing water on there. Was really worried about these coral aloes. But I think they're okay. This aeonium did really good, surprisingly. It was full of snow, covered with snow. Versus this one that was sheltered. You can see, I think that one looks better. I'm going to put it in though so it won't get any more water. And this one here, it still managed to get water because we had some sideway rain here. So I'm going to drag it in further so it won't get any more moisture. This black part here is like sunburn from the past. But this is the new crest and I really wanted to protect that. These San Pedro cacti are doing good. They are greening up. They got water because they were on the edge here. And that little boxwood looks okay. But see all these babies, all these coral babies, they're protected partially by the eave and by this thing, but yeah, they were full of snow. Oh, there's also this undulata, Crassula undulata, or whatever. They call it curly jade. It's beautiful, and it got water also, but it doesn't seem to have damage. And of course, this beautiful sticks on fire is wet, but yeah, it did get some damage. See? Oh man! But you can't really tell on this one. The damage isn't like so much that I want to cut it off. The aloes, these are daughters, are okay. And these didn't get any snow. They just got a lot of water. See, these newly cut aeoniums, I just set them in the ground. They look stressed. I think they'll bounce back. They had a few days to callus. This curly jade did okay. This one's got some pooled water on it, poor baby. I'm gonna come out here and just use my blower and blow the centers. And this one has a broken little leaf or petal that I broke off, I think, when I came out here and was brushing them frantically. Blue Alps did okay. My Cameronii, I had to really clean the centers of those. Okay. This is for the love of my succulents. And these are some coral aloes, and these were all covered in snow because these were not under the eave. This is my newly acquired swordfish aloe that is doing good. It got water, but it did not get, even though it's protected here, it did not get ice. Sansevierias, they did okay. Again, no water. This is a little olive tree, and it did good. I did pull it under the shelter. It did have some ice, and I kind of like brushed it off. And see, this one didn't get any snow, and it's still a little bit damaged, but we did have hail a few weeks ago, and that's what did that. But I'm very pleased with this one. Oh my gosh, the mama, look at her. The Perry eye, she really grew. Wow. Yeah, it took a while for the snow to melt, so I was very concerned. I took it off of these tips. They say to put like solo cups on the tips or something, so I put a cardboard on top of this one while it was snowing. And it doesn't look like if it's got too much damage. Hopefully, I think that it did okay. This is my other myrtillo, but this one's more established. The one that I had just planted, I took out of the ground because it was just starting to lean, and I didn't want it to get damaged. This is aloe and the starry night aloes, coral aloes, calidope aloes. They're doing okay. This one's super stressed, but that's how it was. I took him off of the mama last month or so. And this one, see, this one was out here in the snow, and I did clean off right away. I kept dusting the snow that was weighing it down. These are the babies, and this is where I took out the cactus from. And that's the hole right there. And you can see our soil here is very sandy, so it's got good drainage. This one I was so concerned about. This is my geranium. This one is the flowers. It had flowers already, as you can see. They did burn. They burned, but it looks like if it'll bounce back. These are very resilient, and I just hope it's okay. And these ladies here, I went ahead and cleaned the centers with my little brush also, so that the snow wouldn't stay there and freeze overnight and cause more damage. Oh my goodness. But see, I'm very concerned about these on the aloes. I'm very concerned about the centers because that's tender flesh, and I really didn't want that to freeze. And see, these are babies that I took off of the mama. So was I concerned? Oh yeah. And of course the hesperaloes are hardy and awesome because they don't have fleshy and this is our grapefruit that was in a pot in the back. It did lose some leaves, as you can see there, but also I tried to protect it by just knocking off the snow. It does have some broken little branches, but I see some growth. See that right there? I think it's liking being in the ground. It was in a pot, kind of forgotten, so hopefully that one's gonna do okay. And this is another one. See, and this one didn't get like any type of burn, but this one was in an area where I was passing by and knocking the snow off. Again, this one also. Wow, I'm amazed that some of the stuff did okay. This one had newly been planted, so it went ahead and tipped over. I'm gonna go ahead and reset this one today, kind of give it a little bit of strength. This one also, and let me see. Thank goodness for recycling boxes. It helped. Oh well, it survived. This is one of my new ladies I purchased, And I covered her up with a cardboard because I didn't want her to get damaged. And I'm gonna uncover her and let her get some sun. It looks like if we're gonna have a little bit of sun today. Ooh, goodness me. That bed made a bunch of mess. I'll show you guys right now. Oh, here comes the sun. Da 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 da. This bed is full of water. Nothing has been planted on it yet, so that's a good thing. As you can see, I have some sensitive areas down here that got soaked, but they're okay. They didn't get damaged, and they don't look like if the cold affected them much. Okay. And I had just built this shelter, or this little roof for my bed here. So I was very happy that none of my stuff got soaked or wet or drenched. Yeah, it really helped. Now this bed here, it was a problem because the water there was leaking down here. And it just made a mess with the dirt. So I'm gonna go ahead and move that bed from here today and clean this area. And my supplies, I have my soil here. Nope, no water went in. Yep, paper towel's dry. So these, I'm so happy that I got these aluminum cans for my garden, my storage, my soil, and my, worm castings and stuff that I need to store and not get wet. Yeah, because those black little bins I had, and they get all dirty and ugly and mucky, and I don't like them. Oh my goodness. Okay, so let's go up. Let's go up. Let's go up and show you guys the skies here. Hi, baby. Okay. Wow. I think we got the worst of it yesterday, so we'll just have some rain coming and cold, which is okay, I guess. But again, these plants are so resilient, but never had I thought that snow was going to be an option here or a situation, and it happened. Had some snow. Everything that was covered, protected, seems okay. As a matter of fact, I think they need some water. That's crazy to think that for all this water, we still need water. I'm going to put out some bins today because I know it's going to rain. And again, I'm going to see, like this one got water that's dripping from, I guess, from here, from the joint of this covering. All these right here are doing okay. And yeah, I guess for the most part, everything's okay. I'm very happy. Yeah, the cold is just ridiculous. And let me show you one other little thing before I go inside. So these are the Mexican fence posts that I cut last week. And they're doing okay. I cut them and reset them. I decided to do that because they were just too tall, too dangly, and I kind of like these a little bit lower. And I'm going to try to plant these and see if I can get some more of them and just plant them in a little, see, I wanted to let them callus. These pieces have a little bit of rot, and I think that's what was going on with these other ones. So I think at least I'll be successful with, if not 2, 3 of these. All right, everyone stay safe, stay warm, and I will see you guys in the next video.